Peachy says, I have also wondered why toxic relationship is hard to leave, as I see from my friend. We accept the love we think we deserve. If it's a toxic relationship, it's both ways. It's both ways. It's the person doesn't see why it's detrimental for them, because there's some part of that relationship that's still beneficial for the person that doesn't want to leave. And maybe it's hard, but we sometimes learn from our parents. For example, if our parents had a toxic relationship, we are taught that that's love. We are taught that codependency equals love. We are taught that expressing our emotions in a certain way is love. That yelling and trampling over other people's needs and not listening and not having space and not being authentic, that's love. And we can learn that that's what we want in life, even though we know that most people don't want that in their lives. But when you're taught something as a little child, you will go into life seeking that, thinking that that's the right thing. So for example, if your father was tyrannical and hard and abusive, you will unconsciously think that that's the optimal man, even though it's not. And you will be subconsciously attracted to those type of men, and you will think that's the only way to be masculine, that's the only way to become a real man, and that you will see men that are gentle, compassionate, listening, you will see them as weak. Even though compassion is strong, even though listening is strong, you will see those type of men as weak. And if you had a mother that was, I don't know, frustrated and very emotional and very unstable, unsafe, unable to suppressing her emotions, all these things, you will be subconsciously attracted to those type of women, because you will have a role model that's what an ideal woman is, because it's your parents, they must be perfect, they must be, and then if you are around a woman, if like I'm saying that's like if you're a man, when you come around a woman that is emotionally stable, that is not demanding, that is responsible, you won't recognize it. You will reject it. You will feel like, okay, no, this is not for me, because who would act like that? Because my mom was not like that. And like, if you come as a woman across a man that is actually safe, that is actually like can be there for you and listen to you, and who doesn't become tyrannical over things and is responsible, you won't be able to receive it, because you won't recognize it, because your nervous system is programmed for only one type of encounter until you break those patterns. So people stay in toxic relationships because they mimic their parents, they mimic what they think is a healthy relationship, because that's all we learn as, like a lot of women say, oh, there's not a lot of good men out there, like all men are the same, and then men say all women are the same. But if you actually had an optimal partner in front of you, 90% of people on earth would not be able to stay with that person, because they can't. Like if we grow up in chaotic environments, our nervous system is programmed so that chaos feels safe, so that emotional turbulence feels safe for us, and calm environments feel unsafe to us. You can't just sit still and breathe and be okay with it. There has to be some drama. We become addicted to drama, and that's why we stay in toxic relationships, because drama feels comfortable, drama feels safe, yelling feels safe, chaos feels safe, constant conflict feels safe, tantrums, anger, it's all very familiar. And we are not, if we need to sit down and like be gentle with ourselves, be intimate, be really calm, we don't know how to do it. That's why we sabotage relationships that maybe have that. That's why we stay in toxic relationships. Until we either say enough is enough, or we are able to adapt to another way of being, which is not easy. Christine says, wow, that's when I was in my addiction. So powerful, thank you for speaking into that. I was born into that kind of family dynamics. Me too. And it is possible.